We came back from DC, I think that Saturday late morning. What was that, like the 14th, March 14th or so? And it was a few days after that, I was eating leftover spaghetti and meatballs my wife had made. And I was like, these meatballs don't have much taste to them. And I told you I made the mistake of going home and actually telling my wife that. And so not a smart move, but the next day I went to the Chick-fil-A drive-thru, got some food there and brought it home. I was like, this is odd. I just thought it was allergies. I thought it was pollen or something, just messing with my sense of taste. And then I think a day or two later, I got a call from the attending house physician who was calling to notify me that I'd been exposed to another member who tested positive for coronavirus. And so I was quarantined, and I was in quarantine for a few days, and all of a sudden started to see these articles pop up on my news feed about how loss of a sense of taste and smell could be an indicator of having coronavirus. And we were set to go back up to DC to vote on the stimulus package, but I didn't want to leave the house. I didn't want to come out of quarantine unless I was, positive that I didn't have it. And so I took a test, and it came up positive, and that's how I found out. But fortunately, my symptoms were pretty mild, especially compared to others too. I think the member that I presumably got it from, but he was, I think, laid up in the hospital for over a week or so. I mean, it's concerning in the sense that you could have such mild symptoms and almost, and it just kind of makes you wonder how many other folks are walking around with coronavirus right now and have no idea, or just chalking it up to allergies or something like that. So it's concerning, like the wide breadth of impact it can have on individuals, either just mild symptoms like loss of taste or smell, or put you in the hospital for over a week. And so that's highly concerning, though. I think you should respect and abide by the governor's order, and the home or work order. And I think that the takeaway should be that even though you may feel good, there's always a possibility you could be carrying it too. And so it's not always about you. It's about our community. It's about your neighbors. It's about the people who are more vulnerable to this virus or more susceptible to it, the elderly. So we have to be thinking about others instead of just thinking about ourselves. And so I think that's the takeaway, the fact that there could be people walking around that have it that may not know it. And just because the symptoms aren't extreme, it doesn't mean you necessarily rule it out. So that'd be my takeaway from it. But like I said, I was fortunate, feel very blessed that my symptoms were so mild. However, I think it's a lesson to everyone that it can run the gamut on as far as how severe or how mild this thing can be. But regardless, if you have it, you still have the capacity to pass it off to other people who may not fare so well.